Hey guys, what is up? So recently a friend of mine asked me to teach her how to draw a linear spiral in Adobe Illustrator. So I decided to create this video. Let's go. Let's open up a blank canvas. Click on the polar grid tool. Click on the canvas. Select concentric dividers to be 10 and set the radial dividers to be 0. Now the size we are going to set to 450 by 450 pixels. Click on OK. Now we have a polar grid on our canvas. Our next step is going to be to select the top portion of this grid. We're going to use the direct selection tool to do that. So I've just selected the direct selection tool, and I am going to select the top part of this polar grid. The next step is going to be to cut this. So we just cut it from edit and cut. Now that we have done that, we are going to deselect the remainder of the semicircles. And now we are going to paste what we just cut in place. So having done so, now we are going to realign these newly pasted semicircles over by 1. So let's do that. Perfect. Now having done that, we are going to ungroup all of these semicircles. So I'm selecting the entire grid, and we will go to Object, Ungroup, and we'll do that one more time. Object, Ungroup. After we have ungrouped second time, it basically grays out the ungroup. So basically we are ungrouping until Adobe Illustrator will not allow us to ungroup anymore. Now that we have ungrouped all of our semicircles, it's going to be easy for us to select individual semicircles for us to play with. So now our next step is going to be selecting alternate semicircles. So let's do that. Selecting this one. I'm going to skip this one and then select this one. Skip this one and select this one. Now all this while I'm having my shift key pressed so that it allows me to select multiple selections. So I'm going to skip this one and then select this one, and so on. Okay, now that I have those selected, I'm going to delete them. Okay, now having deleted that, I'm going to repeat the same process on the other side. So let's do that. So I'm selecting this first one, holding the shift key down, going to skip this one, and selecting this one, and so forth. All right, now that we have the semicircle selected, I'm going to delete them. Great. So this is a spiral, linear spiral of sorts. Now I'm going to use this to type text around it in a nice way. So what we're going to do is we're going to select all of this and convert it to a path. So we're going to select all of this, go to Object, Path, and Join. So we have a path which is now a linear spiral. So far so good. Really, that was our primary objective, but let's take it a step further and type something here. So I am going to select type on a path. I also have a phrase from a poem that we can use to type on this path. So let's paste that over here. It does put some default text in there, but we are going to overwrite that. So I'm going to do a Command V because I already have the phrase that I want copied into memory. I'm going to paste it. That's great. Now what we're going to do is we are going to change the font here. Let's change the font to this one as I think it looks nice, and change the size. We can also change the tracking. Okay. Yeah, I think that looks quite nice. Okay, we can also enhance this a little bit more, maybe very quickly. We could, I'm going to copy a couple of circles from here and bring them over. Okay. All right. That does make it look prettier, I think. Move it over a little bit. Yeah. And then we can also have this circle in the background to pop up the text a little bit. Let's see. Let's send this to back. Right, maybe make it a little smaller. There you go. So that's a cool effect with creating a linear spiral, converting it to a path, and typing text on it. I hope you liked this video. I hope you found it useful. And if you did, please like and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.